What's up, crazies? You asked the question, I answered it. Well, the question of the day is, Sam, who do you follow on IG from an artist's perspective? Why do you follow them? Where do you get your influences from? Well, glad you asked. I'm gonna tell you now on the Crazy Taylor Less. Welcome to the Crazy Nintendo Less. This is the show where I give it to you in 10 minutes or under. And if I don't, I don't. So you asked the question, and I'm going to answer it. Who do I follow on IG? Who's the artist, or who are the artists that inspire me, that I get my influences from? That's the topic of the day. I'm Sam the Crazy Man Vera. Stop acting up. Let's get it. So here we go. So as an artist, we get our influences from everywhere. At least for me, I'm going to speak for me, but in general, if you talk to any artist you know, they're going to have books upon books upon books. And now with the digital age, we have books and we have our favorites and bookmarks online, and we follow certain people. So I'm going to show you three different Instagram artists that I follow, and from different levels. Like one, it has like 3,300 followers, and the other one has like 15, and then the other one, I think 1,000, and then the other one goes up to like 80,000, right? So there's different levels, but I'm gonna tell you why I follow these cats. So I'm going to pull up the screen right now, and we're gonna talk about it. Boom. So now I just gotta move it so you ain't covering my face. So let's get this over here. Let's get this over here. Bing. There you go. So this first artist is Chris Selby. And on his IG page, it says Ideas, Doodles, Arts, Movies, Designs, and Comics. And there's a link to his website, which is redbubble.com/people/art weapons. So why do I like this cat? Several reasons. The style of art is very unique. Sorry, I'm working on multiple screens, so I just want to get my mouse going. Stop acting up. So, for multiple reasons. And so here you have I'll show you this image, because he pencils, inks, and colors. So we'll start with this blue line right here. So just look at that style. It's very unique. You know, there's hatching involved. You can see his development process on this. Let me see if I go back. It goes to there it is. So there's just the complete black ink. So you went from the blue line to the black inks, and I just love the way it's simple, yet it's not. If that makes any sense, you know what I'm saying? So I just like the look of this, and then when you go into the colors, had I not seen the detail behind the coloring, because the color masks all that detail in the ink line, the line work. The colors, he did a great job with the coloring. Just look at those details. This guy looks like he's been in the jungle waiting for his target, his mark, and he got him, because now the gun is smoking and he's ready to leave after sitting in the woods for months. Who knows? He looks pissed. He looks hungry. He looks tired. But he looks satisfied. So that's just one example of why I like this guy's style. But I mean, here, I love number one, I love the fact that he gives all these examples of his line work. Here, when you look at it, you're like, what am I looking at, Sam? That is so complex. Yeah, I know. Right? And, but then when you see it here, you see the color work. Now, the color is this style of coloring reminds me of 80s style of coloring. You know, but it's just something about his style that's very intriguing to me. Here's another piece. Just look at this. There's no before, but look at that. It's this mechanical butterfly, waspy camera you know, it's a drone. You know what I mean? It's just dope. And I think here it is. It says the near future of the Medusa agenda, another angle of the Firefly, approximately the size of a dragonfly. These micro drones move in a swarm that quietly scan the jungle. It's pretty dope. It's just amazing, amazing style here. Here's some an image with some background stuff. I'm hoping that you can see it. I don't know if I have to just like expand this for you guys. Let me get this. Yeah, let me try to expand this for you guys. Covering myself up. So here is the problem with IG is that it keeps everything narrow, but that is pretty dope. Let me get this over here. Go back to what I was doing. So anyway, to this, there it is. Boom. Yeah, so I love this military scene. It's like Robotech in battle. Pretty dope. So that's that style. It's pretty cool. So here's some of his black and whites. Again, simple, but yet not. Like I like this right here. It's pretty cool. So let's go on to the second one. So who's next on the agenda? So this one is the art of Chris Ember. And it's a Chris Ember. He has a Kickstarter project, and it's artists heavily into comic and video games art as well as manga style. Please check out my work. Comment, Twitter, reckless_Ember. Here's a layout that he did. I just love that line work. I love his understanding of lighting, the facial expressions, the emotions. I just thought this is a really cool piece. This is one of many pieces that I think I like. Pretty dope. This action sequence right here. That's pretty tight. The line work, the blast from the gun, the movement of the clothing, something I struggle with. I've never really taken the time to really study how clothing fits and drops and works on your body. I just wing it, fake it to make it, Sam. And here's a piece here. It says, did an awesome job of my Joker piece. He's a giant of color. So show me your war face. I mean, the coloring on this is amazing. And I just like that. It reminded me of Joker from Full Metal Jacket. You can see the apprehension. You can feel the emotion. Like, damn. Am I going to make it? Should I write that letter to my wife? Then you have some amazing dynamic faces. So is this a video? Yeah, it is. A slideshow. So look at this. This is his demonstration on how he did this. This is one of the reasons why I follow him. It's just tight. I spend at least 8 hours a week just browsing through artists. And the reason why I do that is because it helps me not fall into a creative rut. You know what I'm saying? So anytime I feel like there's no specific day of the week or time of the day or whatever it is. It's when I feel like I'm about to get into a rut. I'm like, all right, what are these cats doing out there? They're hummingbird. Because I need to go and see so I don't get caught up. Here's another demonstration. I love these demonstrations. I love that, I love that he's just using his tablet and he's not recording himself. I'm not there yet because I have my tablet on a different platform other than, so my operating system for my graphic tablet's on a PC. Everything else, all my digital and video creating stuff is on a Mac. I don't have them linked up yet, so now you have me drawing on the table. But I love this. Look at that. She's beautiful. It's dope. Even his signature's dope. Here's some just some rough pencils of Wolverine in a battle pose. Let's see, what do we have here? This is what, He-Man. He-Man, dun 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 dun. That's a really cool He-Man. Let's see. Is this from Telos? Battle Chasers. There you go. And I recognize this. So that's the reason why I follow this cat here. And I just want to give props to the art of Chris Ember. Follow his IG. He's currently at 16,500 followers. Now we're going to go to one that I really, I love this guy. His stuff is international. I think he's in Spain. And his name is Oscar Martin. And trying to get the English version of his stuff is like pulling a needle through a haystack. Finding a needle in a haystack is crazy. But this guy's stuff is like off the chain. You can tell he has 80,000 followers. His art is just sick. Just look at that. It's beautiful pencil work. Look at the dynamic figure drawing. And this is for his comic book Solo, which I have a copy. It took me forever to get one. You got Oscar Martin. If you're watching this, you got to make it available in the U.S. It is hard to get the English version. Every time I look it up, it says pre-order, and it's always like a year away. Come on, man. You got fans over here. Look at that piece right there, bro. That piece reminds me of Arnold Schwarzenegger in that movie that he did, Commando. Just look at the guns on that dog. It's like, what? There's the line work. And this is the reason why I love this stuff. It's just beautiful. I mean, his stuff, I swear, when I get stuck and I go through all the artists and I'm still not inspired, I can always count on Oscar Martin to get me inspired again. I mean, because look at that back. I've been working on my back for a long time to try to get half that back. Jeez. It makes me feel regret eating those dipsy doodles last night. It's crazy. That's beautiful. Look at that. Just look at that piece right there. And, it's in Spanish. So it's in sale in October. That's what I'm trying to understand in Spanish. Look at that scene right there, right? You got this guy coming these soldiers are coming up in the woods, and you got this guy, Hassan Chop, just coming airborne with that axe, like a Conan figure. Crazy. Oh, look at this. Bare necessities. So let's see. Let's go down a little bit. Here's some of his pages from his book. What I like about his work is that there's always dynamic figure drawing. Just these poses are crazy, and the drama and the facial expressions and the clothing, and it is just like another artist that got me this excited was Stephen Platt, who did Prophet, and he did Fighting American, and he did Moon Knight. He reminds me of that, but just a different level. So here is a video. I wonder what it is. Is this a promo for his book? Let's see. Do I have to hit play? Oh, it's a slideshow. So here's a slideshow for some of his work. Just amazing. Look at that work. Look at that detail work. I wonder how long it took him to do that one scene. I mean, look at that. That's exhausting. When I look at something like that, I'm like, oh, good Lord. Jeez. Beautiful. Just beautiful, beautiful work. So those are some of the the artists, the creators that I follow on Instagram. And I will be doing another segment if you want me to. Let me know what you thought about this segment and if you thought it was interesting or not. But check out their IGs. They're pretty dope. Also, this week, we are launching our Kickstarter, our second Kickstarter, so we need your help. So we're going to be live. It's going to be a first for us. It's our second Kickstarter, but our first time being live on day one. So we're going to be live on YouTube on day one. And to make it interactive, I'm taking suggestions for covers. And based on how many people are in the chat room, I might be drawing live with you guys. And we might be calling some of you guys to come on and talk to us while we're trying to raise money. You know, the first day pledges, a minimum of $25. The first day pledges is the most important. And there's a great bundle for those first day pledgers. Just look at it right here. And it's a big week. Lots going on Catch the Craze. We got What's in the Box with Little Steve's Closet. You know, we have the escape room on Friday. We're on Nerds on the Round tonight. Lots going on. Don't want to miss it. Thank you for subscribing. Hit a thumbs up if you like this. Subscribe to the show. And again, if you want to be on Catch the Craze, just hit us up. All right. Peace.